Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to learn about Flutter, namely the introduction to Flutter with you. So, Flutter and Dart. What is Flutter? Flutter is a mobile SDK which is developed by Google in 2017, and it's open source. You don't have to pay at all. And the Dart is a programming language which is used by Flutter. In order to write code in Flutter, you have to use Dart language. So we can consider the Flutter as the future of mobile, web, and desktop. The advantage of Flutter is, first of all, it's cross-platform. Nowadays, you can write code and you can build your application for Android and iOS platforms. And with Flutter, we can achieve the reduced code development, namely the one single code base for all platforms. Moreover, it's similar to native performance, and it has direct compiling with Dart VM. It has own virtual machine in order to compile it, and with the help of Flutter, we can build beautiful UIs easily. In Flutter, creating UI looks like building blocks. It's not like exactly writing code, but building blocks. Moreover, it has hot reload and hot restart. You may say, what is hot reload and hot restart? If you are aware of development process of mobile applications in Android and iOS, you have to rebuild your application many times until you get to the release step. But with the help of hot reload, any changes will be instantly seen in the app. And the last but not the least, everything is widget. You can see widgets everywhere. Everything is considered as widget. Here you can see many applications made with Flutter: Google Ads, Reflectly, Birch Finance, Alibaba.com, Hookle, Hamilton Musical, and many more. Now let's move to the stages in order to start using Flutter. Let's start demo. So in order to start using Flutter, we have to go to the flutter.dev website. Then you can get started. So here is instructions that you can use in order to install Flutter. You have to choose your system, OS, Windows, MacOS, or Linux. Then here, after choosing it, you have to download the zip file of SDK, Flutter SDK. So here all the instructions. So after installing your SDKs, and if you have macOS platform, you can use the iOS emulators also. In order to use iOS emulator, you have to install the Xcode, and with this you can build your iOS applications also. So here is all the instructions. After installing it, you need Android Studio or VS Code. The officially it's better to use Android Studio for developing your application, because Android Studio has Android emulator and it's better than VS Code, I think. So here is all the instructions. So after installing it, here you'll go to the Android Studio. After you enter the Android in plugins, you should type Dart. As you see, I have already installed it. Dart and Flutter. After you install these plugins, you have to restart your Android Studio, and this Start New Flutter project will be available. Before installing that plugins, it will not be available. You will have just start a new Android Studio project. So after installing plugins, you can start new Flutter project. You have to choose the next Flutter applications. Let's say demo. Here our demo project is created. When you create your demo project, you will see this kind of already predefined codes. If we build our iOS emulator, and if we run our code, we will see the screen with the increment button. Here our demo application is ready. So we have public here is the increment button. So here our text, you have pushed the button. So let's check it. Let's check our hot reload. So as you see, our changes can be seen easily without rebuilding our application. Moreover, let me explain you the concept that everything is widget. So text is also widget. In order here the main axis is center. Let's make it start, then as you see, so if we want to show just our counter, and in the center we just have to remove this column, and if we wrap it with the center widget, it will be shown in the center. So as you see, it's pretty simple. So that's it for today. Thank you for attention, and don't forget to subscribe my channel.